So hey, welcome back to the channel. Been struggling lately with kind of what to do a video on. To be honest with you, all this camera stuff just kind of bores me. I know I got the Sony A1 II the other day. I've been doing a lot of shooting with it, but just don't really feel like doing a review on it really, or talking much about it because it's such a crazy expensive camera. Just like I say, it's almost embarrassing to even own it. But just to let you know, it is an amazing camera. It takes everything out of the A7R5 and everything out of the A9 III, and they had a super baby and made the A1 II. It is a fantastic camera. But even since I got that, and some of those influencers online got me looking at that S1 II from Panasonic. But in the end, the only thing I was really gaining out of is OpenGate. And for my use case, OpenGate's just not a thing. I just don't have any use for it that I can think of. Maybe if I start getting more client work and doing more jobs and paid video stuff, I'll find a need for it. But as of right now, I just don't. So I'm just gonna stick where I am. Perfectly happy with the A1, trust me, it is awesome. I've been struggling with what to shoot a video on, so I just grabbed my ZV-E1 and just took it out today and just started shooting stuff what I was doing. First thing I have to do is spray this patio down. Seems like every time it rains, this becomes an issue. And just kind of go over the problem I have here is rain comes down and it runs through the deck boards up here on the deck, and this is a big old steep hill. And the water comes down here and hits this retaining wall, and it shoots the water down here where I have a drain. And the drain carries the water to here, and then the water runs on down the retaining wall to here. And then normally it either runs out into the yard or runs into this other drain here, and this other drain runs it out to the ditch in the street. And what happened the other night when it rained, we had a batch of hail came in first, and you can see all these leaves on the ground, and the hail knocked a bunch of leaves on the ground, and I think that it covered up my drain to enough where it wasn't letting water pass through there freely. And then when the silt came down through to the drain, it got on top of the leaves and completely plugged up my drain. And then that flooded this whole area right here with water and silt. So that's why I'm having to clean it up today. I've done a few modifications. I need to do a few more to hopefully remedy this situation. I don't know that I'll ever get it taken care of until I can figure out how to stop the flow of water and silt from underneath that deck up there, which will be my next chore. But there's supposed to be a bunch of rain coming in tonight, and this is just a temporary fix that I have going on for now. Next thing I got on my plate is, you can see all the trees and tall grass and shrubs and crap that I have in my property here. Well, we have a major tick problem, and I have 2 dogs. So the dogs bring the ticks inside, and that's a problem for me, my family, and also for the dogs themselves. Nobody likes ticks. They're just, I just really hate ticks. And we have the Lone Star ticks here, so if you get bit by one of those, there's a possibility that you could in rare cases, you could become allergic to red meat. And that's just something I'm not willing to do. So I need to spray this whole yard and the backside. I want to create a barrier to my actual yard, so hopefully I can halt the tick population a little bit. So what I'm going to have to do is I want to use my sprayer over here and spray this whole yard and the backside as much as I can, backside of the fence over there as much as I can. that's about it for today's video. Just trying something new, new format, just while I'm out messing around. Again, it's hard for me to figure out what to film exactly, so I just film what I have going on and try to make a story out of it the best I can. Try to make it entertaining as best I can. Sometimes it is, sometimes it's not, but that's kind of just the way it goes. Also today I'm trying to match up 32-bit float coming out of this Rode Mic Pro to my actual camera. Audio is so important to videos. It's so important. And sometimes just the normal audio recorders, you get clipping and stuff. So I wanted to try to match this up and see how hard that's going to be in post to mess with. So we're out trying the 32-bit float, see if it's that big a deal. And today's episode was shot on the ZV-E1, the Osmo Action 4, and the Instance360 X4. So let me know what you think about all those cameras. Did the video footage look good today? If you've enjoyed the video, make sure you drop a like. If you want to see more content like this, make sure you subscribe. Thanks for watching, and we will see you on the next one.